Hoops showdown last night in the Mission League. First year coach Jamal Adams leading his Loyola Cubs against 11th ranked Harvard Westlake and struggling to come up with an answer for Alex Stevenson. Number 33 takes complete advantage of Loyola's lack of size underneath, scores 8 points in the first 8 minutes, finishes with 21 on the game. That despite getting quadruple teamed at times, Stevenson also grabs 25 boards, had 4 blocks, and brings home the win. 73-66 is the final score.
It was one of the best performances.
Yeah, definitely. The football season was sensational, but the basketball season is just going to be unbelievable with the talent in Southern California this year.
You're a basketball guy.
Yes, I am.
The holiday break, which we're coming off of, is a huge time of year for high school basketball teams, almost all of which participate in holiday tournaments and classics. One of the biggest of which is the Pangos Dream Classic, which consistently pits some of the best teams in the country. Last year, Dwight Howard and Sebastian Telfair were the featured players. This year was Ed Awanda and UCLA commit Darren Collison. His Eagles squad ranked second in the country, taking on local powerhouse Dominguez. It's our big game of the week, presented by Bear Mountain Resort. Dons ranked 5th in the LA Times going into the game. Had been number 1 at one point, but dropped a few weeks ago after shooting 18% from the field against Taft. Didn't start off a whole lot better in this one, but their defense was strong, and they led by 5 at the break.
Yeah, defense leads to offense, and that creates easy baskets. But then check out the speed right here. UCLA bound, Ed Awanda, current player, Darren Collison, breaks to the hoop. The little guy's going to get up and throw it in the cylinder. 27 points for Collison on the night, but there was just too much Dominguez and too much Brian Harvey. He's already committed to Louisville, and he shows his range right here as he drops in 20 big points. Big upset in this one.
Dominguez gets the win in a close one, 58-53, the final score. Also in the Dream Classic, Harvard, Westlake, and Fresno's San Joaquin Memorial. Wolverines are in black, off to a solid start behind the play of junior center Alex Stevenson. He's one of the top post prospects in the West for 2006.
Definitely a name to remember, Lindsay. He had a big night this night. 19 points, 18 boards, 3 block shots, 3 steals. I'm talking about full service game. But he wasn't the only star on this night. Ryan Merkel, who's going to get the steal there, he's going to feed to Ed White. Ed White had a nice, huge game as well for Harvard Westlake. He dropped in a nice 14 points. And again, the Wolverines are not done. Alex Osborne is going to show the outdoor range with the big 3. Harvard Westlake having a big night.
Wolverines get the win 62-55.
Ahead of everybody else. They're already in the semifinals. Some really good matchups here, though. Artesia taking on Bonita in the top half of the bracket, but the matchup I love is at the bottom half. Santa Margarita versus La Cañada. The Spartans can really stroke it from the outside, shooting 46% from 3, while James Keefe will try to pace the runner-ups of the Sarah League. So now we switch gears and move along to Division 3 Single A. We head out to the defending champs, the Wolverines of Harvard Westlake, and their matchup versus runner-ups in the Pacific League, Mura of Pasadena. Mura getting off to a pretty good start. The nice little drop in, I guess you'd say, from Eric Hudson, 53-49. The Mustangs are in the lead in this one, but Ed White's going to find the loose ball here, always cagey, put it in the hoop. 57-53, Mura still has the lead, and then Harvard Westlake, those start to take over, and they start doing it from the outside. Jean-Jacques dialing up from long distance from 3. They don't have Bryce Taylor this year, but you know what? This guy can flat out stroke it. Tied at 59, and then they go to work down low, and Alex Stevenson, a real special player. 21 points, 19 rebounds, and 12 block shots. That's what we call a triple-double. Harvard Westlake in the lead by 1. Later on, it's Jacques again. Catch it, shoot it, money. Finish on an 18-9 run. Harvard Westlake wins this one, 69-66.
I think we can win CIF and win state. I mean, it's not guaranteed. You know, there's plenty of good teams out there, Compton Centennial and Artesia, Santa Margarita, Orange Lutheran, but we're as good as any of those teams, and if we play our game, I know we can win.
Well, Mike, we head down to the OC to fight.
Let's go ahead and stay in Division 3 Single A and check up on the Harvard Westlake Wolverines and one Alex Stevenson. In the first half, Stevenson pretty good. You want to know how you get recruited to North Carolina? Well, you first off be like 6'9" and be strong, catch balls and just throw them down the hoop like that. Wolverines up by 3 at the half. Third quarter, Harvard Westlake extending that lead. Jean-Jacques from 3. He had 17 and 11 in the contest, 48-40. Fourth quarter, more Harvard Westlake. Kieran Ramsey dribbles baseline, nice reverse layup for 2. He led Harvard Westlake actually with 25 points, but the star of the game has to be one Alex Stevenson. 19 points, 28 rebounds, 6 blocks, and 4 assists in this contest. And well, what does that mean? It looks like the matchup is going to be Centennial and Harvard Westlake. They still got one more obstacle for each one of them. Orange Lutheran taking on Centennial. Oak Park taking on Harvard Westlake. Those semifinal actions will take place Friday. The finals will be next week in the Arrowhead Pond. Of course, you may have noticed one name not on that list, Harvard Westlake's big man Alex Stevenson. Worth to note, since the North Carolina-bound big man is averaging over 20 points and 18 rebounds per game to go along with 6 blocks. Are you kidding me? How was he not selected for this game? An oversight you'd have to think. Let's take a historic look at what Alex has done in comparisons to a couple of famous twins from Harvard Westlake. Here's more from Tom Duncan.
Alex Stevenson comes from a storied past of D1 players to come out of Harvard Westlake, most notably Jaren and Jason Collins, 4-year starters and holders of several Wolverine records. At 6'10", 230 pounds, Alex has had many comparisons. He's become one of the best players in school history. So, how does he compare to the big guys from the past?
Alex is a little bit different than the two big guys we had before. He's an incredible athlete who plays way above the rim. Maybe not as fundamentally sound as the other two, but so explosive and so talented athletically that it's almost like comparing apples and oranges. You could build a team around either type, but I got to admit that some of those tremendous slam dunks and incredible things he's done on the court has been an awful lot of fun to watch.
Alex, a 3-year varsity starter, has made his presence felt in a short amount of time. He has doubled his points and rebounds from his first season, averaging 20 points and 18 rebounds per game this year, proving his work ethic has made him into the player he is today.
He's matured in the weight room, the preparation, the training that it takes to be as good as he is, and that's why he's improved to another level just during the course of this season. He's worked harder off the court than he ever had before.
That hard work paid off this year as he broke the single-season Harvard Westlake rebound record of 436 boards previously held by Jason Collins. Alex is now at 512.
I didn't even know after I did it. Everybody was like, you know what you did? I was like, what? You broke the rebound record. I was like, no. So they were like, yeah. But I'm just going out just playing. I didn't even know I broke it. I'm just trying to do what I can to win.
Next year, Alex takes his talents to the University of North Carolina, where he'll be part of one of the nation's best recruiting classes. Being a Tar Heel is a challenge that Alex looks forward to.
Coach Williams is a great coach, great academic program, great basketball tradition. You know, you can't beat that combination. I get out there, get some playing time, hopefully learn, and just get better, and hopefully prepare myself for the next level.
Thanks so much, Tom. Yeah, well, in Division III, it's all about Harvard Westlake taking on Artesia. Artesia, the top-ranked team in the state, but Alex Stevenson doing his damage as he normally does. Check him out here, the nice tip in, puts it back, but that'd pretty much be it for Harvard Westlake. Stevenson not able to show the load on this night. James Harden does a nice job driving down the middle. Soft touch off the backboard. And notice this game being played at the LA Sports Arena. I imagine Tim Floyd would like to see Harden eventually in a Trojan uniform. Derek Glasser dials it up from the outside. 3 Colli, that ignites an 11-0 Pioneer run with the layup. And Glasser, one of those little talented players, just kind of goes about his business, sneaks his way on in, puts it in 73-55. Artesia, the top team in the state, rolls to the state finals.